What's up, guys? We're here with Miss Heather Brigman. We're live-ish. I'll say it again, Jerry. We're live-ish. We're kind of doing a little pre-interview, getting things ready for tonight's show. So we're here live with Miss Heather Brigman to talk about local hairstylists and salons, and we're going to get a few questions answered, Jerry.
Yes, this is pre-recorded, as they say.
For the second time.
Yeah, pre-recorded like that. Yes, we're here with Heather. And I have a bunch of questions to ask because I even got hair growing out my ears that we need to get curled and stuff like that and styled.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's extreme.
Yes.
That's what I should have did. Should have had that wig on and been like, see what happened?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. But, Heather, real quick, if you can do it for me, can you tell everybody your name and the name of your company and everything, and how they can get in contact with you?
Sure. My name is Heather Brigman. My salon's name is Curly Girls Hair Salon, and my phone number is 803-325-4365. You can call or text or send me a message on Facebook.
All right. Well, Heather, we appreciate you coming out here, especially so early in the day. But unfortunately, your time is actually being held up by this lockdown that we have. Seems like every business now is being relinquished except for hair salons and a few other odds and ends, nail salons, stuff like that. My biggest question to you is, do you feel like right now that y'all should be reopened pretty much like everybody else is? I mean, do you feel like y'all's time has come, basically?
Yes, I believe we could be open with, of course, stipulation being a close contact business. I believe that there are things we can do to open, to take measures to keep everybody safe and still do our jobs.
I believe that they should have never been closed, in my opinion, because of the simple fact of they're already a sterilized business.
Well, me too. Now, they could, of course, probably could have done some extra things to make it safer, for instance, to limit how many people's in the shop and things like that, and maybe schedule out a little differently.
Heather, we were talking before we went live here, and you're talking about the things that you're going to have to do once they do allow y'all to open back up. Can you share some of that, of what regulations are going to be as far as you having to run your store?
Well, regulations now are to use barbicide, of course, to sterilize our equipment, our tools, our non-porous surfaces, which is a hospital-grade disinfectant that we must use. There's really no substitution for that. It has coronavirus on the label,
right.
And it wasn't just put there, it's been
right
there. With that being said, when we reopen, it's more than likely, because I've read Georgia's guidelines, they haven't given us guidelines yet. 20 minutes between each client, staggering clients, so only one client at a time. Clients, just like at the doctor's office right now, will not be able to bring extra family members or friends into the salon. They'll be waiting out in their car for me to come get them so that they're not all waiting in the lobby, to maintain the 6 foot.
And that really affects your business.
Preparing for the last couple of weeks myself with masks and more disinfectant and more gloves and disposable capes and things that I can do to help keep the client safe, and that will probably be mandated.
Yeah.
And this is extra cost that you're having to put in, this cost that it's going to have to be maybe passed on to consumers because you have to buy these things extra that you didn't before.
Right, yeah, there is definitely extra cost that comes with it. I'm not sure if I'll pass it on. If I have to, if it becomes such a problem, then I would have to increase my prices a little bit just to.
And I think the people understand that you have to do this, even with these restaurants and stuff opening. They had the extra expense of getting to-go plates and stuff extra that they didn't have before, and things. And I think people right now are comfortable with that. They just want to get back to getting their hair and getting fixed up and looking nice again.
Any hair donation centers, I actually usually send them beautiful links because they don't sell their wigs. They give where Locks of Love sells. But it has to be a certain length. It has to be over 8 inches to donate. So all the men's haircuts, all the women's haircuts, if it's not over 8 inches and natural for the most part, beautiful lengths and stuff are affected. Another thing that are affected are the businesses that we get our product from. So Cosmoprof, Salon Centric, even Sally's, which I don't use Sally's, but I have a consultant. She is a precious woman. She works on commission. We're closed. Nobody's buying anything. So they're getting a hit. At my salon, I offer almost every hair need that you can get. I do extensions, color, highlights, cuts, men. I do eyebrow wax, lip waxing. You know, you got that stash.
Oh, yeah.
I can take care of that.
Have you gotten any kind of help whatsoever from any government facilities, you know, SBA, anything like that?
Not SBA. My bank was a little slack on helping me with that. EUA, it's for the self-employed, and I get $131 a week. I just got approved last week.
Wow. How would you consult a client on adopting a new hairstyle? I know you get regular ones come in. I'd never changed mine. Mine hadn't changed since the 70s when I was a hippie.
Well, usually what happens is when a client sits in my chair, I get to know them. I get to know their personalities. How long have you had this hairstyle? How many hairstyles have you had in the past? Have you been red? Have you been blonde? Have you been brown? If they're doing something that is completely out of the box, I try to talk them into doing it a little slower. That way they're not in color shock, because it's happened, and it does happen, and it's bad. Y'all hold tight. I love everybody. I thank the Lord for everything He has done for me during this time. He has really blessed us and me and my family, with me not working at all, with surviving through this without income. So I'm very thankful to the Lord for that. For my clients, I love y'all. No box color, and I have a list, and if you're not on the list, reach out to me. I'll write you on my list, and I'll give you a call. If you're not on the list, you have to get on the list to make the appointment, because I can't skip people. So you'll have to be good to them. Well,
let them know again your salon name and contact information, address, and everything. Go ahead and give that to them again.
It's Curly Girls Hair Salon, and my phone number is 803-325-4365, and you can reach out to me on Facebook. You can call me, or you can text me. One other thing I was going to say is I would like to encourage other hairdressers to maybe reach out to State Board or reach out to McAster and encourage them to come up with a solution, maybe a class.
Well, Heather, thank you for being with us, and we wish you the best of luck. Thank you for coming, and we'll hopefully get some more nail techs and people like that in, so that way we can also get their opinions on everything. But we wish you luck, and we can't wait for you to get reopened, because Patty needs you. That's for sure.
I need her too.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate you watching. Jerry, you have a good afternoon.
I'll have it. We'll see you tonight.
Thank you.